Kit Wilson here, ready to get things going. And he goes for the pin. And still in this.
Running on fumes in there. The gas is running out.
Great counter by Wilson.
Uh-oh. What a takedown. Fujiwara armbar. Fujiwara armbar applied.
He's in a very bad spot. Totally out of it.
Sky high.
You gotta be kidding me.
They just put their body on the line, and look at how it paid off. Look at that.
Absolutely unreal.
Kit Wilson pausing to soak up the adulation.
Face, meet, knee. Headlock. Oh, a cheap shot right above the eye.
Oh, that punch. Gonna get rid of the clothesline. And Spanish fly connects.
Ooh, stiff punch. Oh, he saw it coming.
Kit Wilson able to evade.
It did not look like Axiom had a solution for that problem.
And Kit Wilson proved that he's as dangerous as they come with that offense.
Caught with a punch.
And Kit Wilson is looking to the crowd for some support.
Will he get on with it already? This is a fight. Boom, boom, persistent barrage. Axiom at the mercy of his opponent.
Axiom has got to flip the switch.
Up high.
And right away, he's hit
From the top. Diving elbow drop. Are you kidding me?
Consecutive high-risk maneuvers and the pace of this.
Here it comes. Buster.
That may be all Kit needs.
What a punch.
Big punch connected. Oh, that's a message. Get out of my ring. Spear. Spear. We know what Kit's thinking here.
Double knee face breaker.
That could bring it in to Axiom.
He's hooked up.
Neck breaker.
The chaos of this match is practically in our laps. We better get ready to move.
Back in the ring.
Back in. Got to the wire with the ref count there.
Saw it coming. It counters it.
These two having an answer for everything. And turfed out of the ring with a heavy landing right on that spine. You may not want to get up here because something bad. Man, that was a big risk, but it paid off.
Strong knee connects.
Solid bit of defense on his part there.
Unbelievable athleticism.
The hit's starting to take their toll on him a little.
The analytical mindset of Axiom contributed to that precision.
Fist directly to the gut. Teeing off.
Absolutely stunned from that attack to the head.
Yeah, all out of sorts now.
Kid scheming something now.
Oh, slam.
Dropped him with a big shoulder tackle.
Elbow drop. Really needs to take this back to the ring ASAP. The referee's not playing around.
He's got him where he
Johnny Gargano looks ready to get this match going.
Johnny Gargano is called Johnny Wrestling for a reason. It's because he lives and breathes this business. It's all Gargano thinks about, all he trains for. Every time Gargano steps in the ring, you're seeing him at his absolute best.
And I'll add that Johnny Gargano also believes his best is better than anyone else's. Johnny thinks on any given day, he can take down anyone.
And Fallon Henley is in there too, ready to take the next.
Looking for the victory. And she breaks the count.
Sending a huge message kicking out of that.
With the counter.
Trading counters and reversals back and forth.
Dropped with a discus clothesline. It could be all over. Kicking out before the count.
This is where great cardio makes all the difference, helping you stay alive deep into the match.
Intercepts that attack with a knee right to the stomach.
Oh, caught a powerbomb.
Gargano. Massive miscalculation on that one.
Ooh, thunderous club comes down. Very effective.
Spinning kick to the gut. He answers right back.
Counters and counters. Each superstar looking dialed in.
Gut kick.
Nothing fancy there. Enzuigiri finds its mark.
Looking stunned here, guys. Oh, a kick. Wow. She keeps on talking, but is she actually going to deliver? Bang. Boom. What a shot. Look at the heart driving face first.
Just ring the bell now. There is no coming back from that.
The cover breaks the pin. This could be far from over.
Showing no signs of wear or tear even as this match goes on.
That is firing your biggest shot, but leaving your prey left standing. Time to reload. Spinning kick to the gut. Clothesline. Headed back into the ring.
Pretty drop kick.
What a punch. Boom. A relentless attack here on Johnny.
And Gargano needs to find the spark.
Soaring. Good Lord. Taking flight. From ring post to ringside, risking it all paid off.
Taking off.
Oh, man. Quick maneuvering, managing to avoid that bit of offense.
Stops the kick.
We're locked in reversals here. Neither competitor intimidated.
And Fallon Henley is taking control.
Seeing some hellacious.
Look at that heart.
Face first. Not a good way to land, dog.
That's got to be the end. She goes under the ropes back inside.
Getting up on noodle legs.
Henley did it. What a huge victory.
Here is your winner, Fallon Henley.
Cruz del Toro looking ready to compete.
Cruz del Toro embodies everything about luchador style of wrestling. He's always able to impress the WWE Universe with some of his incredible aerial feats.
Yeah, Del Toro is always learning, always improving his in-ring abilities. He's always so impressive to watch in the ring. Tonight is a huge chance for him to reach that next level in WWE.
And across the ring is Jacy Jayne, a competitor who delights in making herself a problem for other members of the locker room. Jacy Jayne thinks she's got this whole place wrapped around her little finger, that she is in control.
And we know Jayne will do anything to make that illusion a reality. There's no low she won't sink to.
Drop kick, bam, right on the money.
Jacy Jayne just couldn't get out of harm's way there.
Oof, kick finds it.
Strikes with a kick. Oh, she puts the brakes on that. Chop block. Here's the pin attempt. Looks like a rope break stopped the count.
Sent hard into the corner.
Oh, uncorked a big punch. Mudhole stomping.
Using the elbow as a weapon.
Oh, lands right on the knees. That can change everything.
With that axe handle.
And an elbow. Standing shooting star press. Incredible. Jayne has no control here.
There's incredible impact with every maneuver Cruz delivers. Fisherman driver.
Hooked up. Nothing fancy there. Spinning Uranagi.
Their clothesline out to the apron. What are they going to do here?
Wait a minute. Comes back with a big shoulder to the gut.
One response after another. Back and forth we go. Swift kick finds its mark.
Del Toro has become relentless.
It's like a muzzle is being placed on Jayne's offense.
If this lands, it's over.
Big splash! There is no way to come back from that. He's heading right back.
If this lands, it's over.
Uh-oh. Oh, that hurt. What a counter.
Crash landing. Uh-oh, look at these repeated strikes. Here we go for the kill shot.
This could be the end of it.
He gets the kick out after the one.
That's smart. Taking the one to catch your breath.
What are we going to see from Jacy?
Take on.
He slipped out of the way there.
Uncorks it. Uppercut. Oh, perfect kick.
And connects with the kick.
Devastating kick. Oh, what a kick.
Spinning roundhouse kick.
Hooked up and driven down.
Into the pin.
What stamina. It's truly impressive to completely beat the count here.
Propping him up in the corner.
Chop.
This late in the match, I know for a fact these two are fighting through the pain.
Kicks right to the midsection. Opponent dropped in the corner. Unloading. Effective counter. Face lock up to the top rope. To the bottom. Into the pin.
Is that enough? I guess he doesn't think he's done enough damage to put this one away yet.
Del Toro feeling the energy from this crowd.
If this lands, it's over. Knees up, knees were up. All the breath taken out of their body with that counter.
Counters to gain the advantage. This could be it.
The spine absorbing all of that impact.
And JC is taking out a lot of offense now.
There's incredible. If this lands, it's over. Good Lord, that's it. Call the match.
Will that be it? Will that be a belt?
And Cruz Del Toro scores the victory.
Here is your winner, Cruz Del Toro.
JC Jane enraged by this loss.
If you thought JC Jane was mean before, check her out.
And Pete Dunne is focused, ready to compete here tonight.
An absolute master of catch-style wrestling, Pete Dunne is as ruthless of an opponent as you'll ever meet in the WWE.
The Bruiserweight is a true student of the sport, always working on mastering his ring knowledge. Dunne has definitely taken that classic style and turned it into something uniquely his.
But also in the ring is a certified problem for any superstar. A highly gifted competitor who always looks to win in emphatic fashion. This should be good.
I have to agree. One way or another, this superstar always ends up putting on a show.
Arm wringer applied. Oh my goodness, that might have snapped a finger.
Quick thinking, get her out of that one.
Tossed around like a rag doll. Taking their time. Oh, vertical suplex. Look at the power here. Absolutely incredible. Walking around the ring all night long. Oh, great wherewithal there. Spine buster.
Over and over again, getting beaten down with force.
He's able to counter that. The Kimura. Kimura lock. Submission move. Will they tap? Complete. And look at this. Kimura lock. Nowhere to go but perhaps. Oh, my God. They broke out of it.
Before hard clothesline, but got caught. Right into the STO.
Each attack is just flaunting the incredible power this competitor possesses. Alabama slam! And there's no two ways about it. This is dominance, gentlemen. Oh! What a headbutt! Just look at Garcia taking control here.
And Dunne needs to find that spark.
Evades the it. Now pulling a pin out of nowhere. Tiny hook, small package.
It only gets a 1 count.
Not going down without a fight.
And all that's left is one thing. One finishing touch. Oh, my goodness.
What a moonsault.
Incredible athleticism.
Launched into an aerial assault and getting all of that.
Big impact. Could be a huge tide turn. Bang!
Jody is in the zone and letting the opposition know it.
Scooped up. Uh-oh.
Oh, my. Turn that around and spiked him.
Wait a minute. Setting in. Devastating submission coming. Expertly.
Somehow made it to the ropes and now looking to regroup.
Struggling for balance. I suspect the end is near.
Catches the leg. Clothesline. Taking their time. Oh, vertical suplex. Look at the power here. Absolutely incredible. Walking around the ring. Now with one arm. Clothesline. And he's looking out of sorts now.
Physical exhaustion, mental exhaustion, it's all adding up right about now.
What a power slam.
Turn it around with a reversal. Taking this thing out onto the floor now. She pops the shoulder up in one.
Look at this superstar, defying expectations. Gotta love it.
Oh, man.
He didn't need that eyebrow anyway.
He's headed to the top now.
From the top.
Oh, no water in the pool, just a backward strike.
Just thrashing the windpipe here. Ooh.
Ooh.
Uh-oh. Oh, the power, the strength, the dominator.
I don't know if I want to go on this trip, guys, but
You might have to because it's the
Longer way down.
last ride.
Using the big guns. That has to do it.
What a performance and what a win.
Here is your winner, Jody Garcia.
And this is a guy that just always looks ready for a fight. It doesn't seem to matter who or where. He's just always ready to throw fists.
And in WWE, that's a pretty good trait to have. It's nearly impossible to catch this guy sleeping.
It's that always ready mentality that makes him such a threat.
Yeah, but then you got this guy who's been pretty vocal lately. He's a superstar with a lot to say and even more to prove.
Wow.
ooh, went to the throat.
Oh!
Oh!
Taking their time. Oh, vertical suplex. Look at the power here. absolutely incredible. Walking around the ring. Now with one arm. I understand getting yourself fired up, but he needs to stay on his opponent. Man, what timing on that counter.
Oh, no. Got caught right to the face.
Crushing the windpipe.
Boom! Good defense from him. Red gets him back. Oof! He's starting to look battered.
Clearly been holding strong throughout this match, but you can only hold strong for so long.
And continuing to punish their opponent with a German.
Going for the cover. He might just have it.
He breaks the ref's count after one.
Kicking out now sends a...
Brings down his opponent, and here it is, Corey. Looking for the lapel lock. Lapel lock. Is he going to tap? The hold is locked in. He's in real pain.
And that's it. It's over.
Here is your winner,
Get your ponchos ready. The Red Monsoon is here. It says here that he used to be the strong man in his local circus.
The circus? That means you two have something in common, Cole.
Stop clowning around, Corey, or I'll put you in that ring with Monsoon.
But on the other end is a guy who brings that intensity. This dude has made a career out of impressing us with his ability between the ropes, and I'm not so sure that changes tonight.
Goes into the corner.
Oh, an overhand punch. Clothesline in the corner. From the middle rope. Oh, the splash.
Oh, the splash connecting.
Fortune favors the bold. These risks could be a winning strategy.
He's heading to the top turnbuckle. From the top. Elbow drop. Just putting their body in danger time and time again. Turns it around.
Arm drag blocked here and rolls through tightly hooked pin.
His arm shot off the mat before one.
This man, he didn't even let the referee start the count. That's toughness. That's grit.
Bam.
Axe handle from the middle rope.
What a way to get out of that one.
Nothing fancy here. Backbreaker. Backbreaker.
And able to beat Silence to the punch.
Great ducking and dodging there.
Kick to the gut. Oh, brutal forearm.
And he finds a way to elude that attack.
Monsoon's in a jam here.
Corey, that's a unique suplex.
Wrist clutch suplex. Perfect.
Oh, my God, he's still in the match. He got the shoulder up right at the last moment. Hooked in. Small package driver.
Beautiful. Right into the cover. Not quite enough to put him away.
Brings down his opponent, and here it is, Corey.
Looking for the lapel lock.
Lapel lock. Is he going to tap? Jeez, he's trying to hold on, but I'm not sure how much more of this he can take.
Yeah, something's got to give here. But the way this is going right now, it might just be him.
Critical moment here. Are they going to tap? Are they going to break the lapel lock? And they did.
Ooh. Kick to the gut. Oh, brutal forearm.
He's really feeling all the damage average he's taken up till now.
Deep into this, and there's no sign of slowing down yet.
Clothesline. From the middle rope.
Oh, the knees at the last second.
Red gets him back.
The long way up. And a longer way down.
Last ride.
Terrible position for Silence.
And finally, he picks up the victory.
Here is your winner, Red Monsoon!
Gauntlet Eliminator match, and there will be no rest for the weary as they're already counting down the time until the next participant enters the ring.
Going to be survival of the fittest. These two competitors are already at a disadvantage.
Oh, taking advantage with a clubbing blow. She manages to maneuver herself out of harm's way.
And now applying extra pressure. This is agonizing.
Here's Holly up high.
And here comes Eve Torres, about to bring the fight to this gauntlet. Flying.
Oh, Holly caught by the counter.
Tiffany just taking a moment to soak it all in.
Enough of this. She needs to refocus on the task at hand now.
Junkyard Dog is going to make some waves in this gauntlet.
Side headlock applied. Oh, and a right hand for good measure.
Situating her in the ring corner right here.
Doing whatever it takes.
Vicious attack. They outlaw that move from other sports for a reason. And what need is there to go looking under the apron like this?
She might be going for her black belt with that kendo stick.
Forward impact.
Oh, this is interesting. Umaga getting in on this gauntlet action. Oh, saw it coming and got an elbow for their trouble.
Stiff headbutt. What is the key to winning such a demanding match like a gauntlet?
You got to conserve your energy. You don't want to get blown up. So use the heavy artillery as quickly as possible.
Bringing the fight closer and closer to our announce desk.
Let's just hope they don't bring it onto our announce desk.
Oh, drop kick.
Next to run the gauntlet, it's Kevin Nash.
And Stratton is firing up the crowd here.
Vicious headbutt.
Oh, I think I felt that one.
Chop block. Brilliant. Right to the back of the knee. Boom. Cuts the attack off.
Counter with a backdrop. Oh, very effective takedown there.
Fistfuls of hair into the snapmare. Oh my God, this is just nasty.
Bionic elbow right to the forehead.
He's just mocking her now.
Ooh, look at this.
Side flying hard into those steel steps.
Counter into an inverted DDT.
What a shot.
Set straight up barricade.
Just powering away here.
And a kick.
What a run down, looking to make a statement in this gauntlet match.
Ooh, great anticipation.
Oh, man, just sit crashing into those steel steps.
Oh, moonsault. Quick roll out of the ring. He's clearly looking to regain his composure.
Clothesline with their head. Float over Russian leg sweep. Michelle setting aside the ring apron. What she got in mind here?
Steel chair and the intent to use it. She's going all out.
Fireman's carry position across the shoulders. Power slam.
And a stiff shot to her corner. Flying into the body with some more offense.
Early on the scene.
Oh, ouch.
Even the counter. My God. Did you hear that chair shot? Elbow will break down. She was ready with the counter.
Oh, a declarative, decisive shot. Getting put against the turnbuckles.
And Nash got bottled up there.
Ooh.
Caught the leg.
Both superstars showing great awareness of their opponent's repertoire.
Ripping their opponent down by the hair. Placing them into position. And look at this agonizing situation. You gotta be careful not to get disqualified.
Run out of ringside and back to the mat. Faith breaker by Michelle McCool.
That should seal the deal.
2. Oh, man. He's ahead. Junkyard Dog Date with Destiny just got canceled.
That's one down. Meaning more to come. This gauntlet match is just getting started.
Wait, look at this. And a great counter to the submission. Ooh. Off the welts already forming from that kendo shot.
Here we go. Gonna set it up right here on the apron. What are we gonna do here?
Are you kidding me? Off the apron to the floor. 2 count. Got it. No, just a 2.
Not an easy escape, but staying alive for the moment here.
My goodness. And then look at that. Still only got 1.
Shows that this is still anybody's match at this point.
Placing him in the corner here. Wards that off. What a response.
Series of reversals. Right on the mat.
Spectacular hammer here.
No, he gets the shoulder.
Too close to ending this thing.
And look at front of the house suplex. Did she do it here? She breaks the ref's count.
Deeper into the match now, and she clearly
through and stay in this thing.
Oh, she manages to reverse it.
Incredible power slam. Bam! God, that disturbing sound of the kendo snapping on flesh.
With the wings. Two. It's over. No match for the gauntlet.
One competitor down. But don't think for a second this one is even close to the end.
And the loud crowd doesn't get any harder than this. These people are on the edge of their seats. You gotta love it.
Nash absolutely not backing down.
Reversed into a DDT.
No telling what she'll find under the ring here.
She's got the kendo stick, and she does not look afraid to use it.
Windmill gutbuster.
A big boot.
Rearing way back. Oh, what a... Faith breaker by Michelle McCool.
That
And the cover. He's eliminated.
we see the herd starting to thin out a bit. This one's far from over, though.
Good Lord, brutally swinging that steel chair.
Oh, strong impact.
This is certainly an effective use of a foreign object.
Come on, stop this. Your point's made. No need to keep on doing this. And he's failing to make any advances.
A killer instinct from Stratton shining through.
And now thrown back into the ring.
Michelle moves out at the right time.
With the lariat.
Holly's just begging for a fight.
And coming into the gauntlet now, D'Lo Brown looking to make this his moment.
And now she delivers her back into the ring. What energy in the arena tonight. Shoulders down. Kicking out in time.
This has been a hard-fought match. The calls are only going to get closer. Bam! Set up in the corner. What is coming next?
And gets tossed back into the mat. Tiffany manages to counter.
Bullseye with the drop kick.
Is it enough? The cover. There's two. And she fights it off.
She's got serious grit. How did she manage to break that pin?
Oh, what a knee lift.
It's about to go down in this gauntlet. If you can get past the good looks, pay attention to the athleticism.
Is that going to decide it for Tiffany?
Two. Into the ring for Michelle McCool. Eliminated from this gauntlet match.
Knocking one down, but still standing down. A long playing field.
Looking for something, anything under the ring.
Went for the kendo stick, and the lights will quickly follow. Able to parry that one. He saw that one coming.
He's got something in store.
Taunting your opponent with the threat of that kendo stick.
Cover. Two. Yeah, no, he doesn't get the three.
He's got to be running on fumes at this point.
Waiting to strike. Brace for impact.
Big play there, man. Getting clobbered there, dog.
Getting sent to the top.
Here's a cover. Could be it. And he kicks out of the pin and one.
Wow, I thought for sure that was it.
Still what a quick kick out.
How at this point you don't even stay down long enough for a one count is beyond comprehension. You can feel the WWE Universe reverberating off every corner in this building.
Some well-timed defense on her part.
She's trying one more time. A long 2.5. Go hit a clutch! Go hit a clutch!
Military press. Interesting place to lock in the submission.
No rope breaks to save you now. You heard the thud on the step.
Cocaine clutch. Nowhere to go, but there is a way to break.
sensational Sherry wants to prove she can survive the gauntlet.
Leg drop. Loving blow.
Might be time to look for exit strategies, gentlemen.
Turned into a dragon screw. Crashing into the barricade with such force.
Trying to work the leg here.
Dribbles
Under the chair.
Oh my word, that was a terrible way to land on that chair. Just the chilling sound of bone meeting steel.
Diamond plate facial.
Clothesline.
Hooking that up. Back into the heartbreaker.
Does that close it out for Torres? Every maneuver being returned with counterfire.
Whip back into the ring.
Conjuring the leg right there.
Big Daddy Cool rolls him up and
Hooking that up. Back into the heartbreaker.
I'll be shocked if anyone can recover from that.
He's done with that. Kevin Nash's opportunity slipped away.
One superstar down, many more to go.
He got the shoulders down. And puts it away. Sensational Sherry is gone from the gauntlet.
There's still so much work to do in this gauntlet. You can't let one elimination go to your head.
Saw the opening and turned it into a jawbreaker. Look at it. What's next?
Echoing jump. Oh, directly targeting the throat.
She saw that coming from Tiffany.
Abyss got that intense look in his eyes, man.
Abyss!
With the black hole slam. This is troublesome for D'Lo.
There's two. That's all. It's over. He's out. D'Lo bound. Couldn't go the distance.
I'm so caught up I forgot where the hell we are in the entry list. Trust me, many more battles await.
Abyss holds him off.
Connecting with a sharp elbow.
Oh, he goes up.
Body drop.
Great in-ring IQ on display there.
Ripped in the hard way.
With that kendo stick.
No doubt about it. This is just adding extreme insult to injury.
And he evades sudden, swift, and brutal impact.
Look like Yokozuna is eager to enter this gauntlet.
Big kick to the gut. The clubbing forearm.
Tremendous impact. Skull-crushing headbutt.
And now gets tossed into the ring.
Thumped with a big blow.
Hey guys, I don't see how she can continue in this condition.
Yeah, she has taken
Shoulders down. It is gone. This has been captured. Eliminated.
And celebrate all you want. This is going to be a long night, whether you make it past the next competitor or not.
Oh my God, a steel chair.
using the chair with no caution at all.
Oh my! She's able to steer clear of that attack.
Nothing fancy there. Spinning Uranagi. Cover! Shoulder shoots up before two.
Somehow they still manage to have enough energy for a relatively quick kick out.
Abyss!
No slowing Tatum Paxley down now as she
Doesn't get it here! Breaks the count.
There's some shock in the arena after that kick out.
Side Russian leg sweep. Oh, jeez. Nasty kick in the face.
Guess she was looking for an old pal named Kendall under there.
Oh, fired back with a stiff shot to the face.
This is a situation you shoulders down. No, stops the count at two.
I didn't think we'd see a kick out there.
Will he get on with it already? This is a fight. Just like that. She turned it around.
Leaning on the turnbuckle here.
Looks like Tiffany is searching for something under the ring now. And look at this now. Bad intentions coming with his hold.
And here comes Miles Bourne, ready to take this gauntlet match by storm.
Pressure is on, but it looks like Stratton is breaking out.
In front of DDT.
Lights out.
Right in the kisser.
Kick to the midsection. Pump handle applied. Wicked driver. Ooh.
Whoa, what a chop right there. Hit to the back of the head there, man.
Looks like she's going to shake it off, but she needs to make sure to protect her head better.
Driven down face first.
He's looking to absolutely destroy his opponent with that choke.
What a response.
Able to slip out of that situation.
Hurricane Rana. Hooking it up. Back into the heartbreaker.
Does that clutch?
She covers for the pin. No way. How does Paxley have anything left to kick out?
Everyone thought that was the end. My goodness.
High angle belly to back suplex.
Quick thinking from her to avoid that. Beautiful work.
This could do it. She kicks out with force.
She may not have too much left, but she at least had enough to kick out there.
Oh, the kendo sticks are flying now.
Into the unforgiving barricade.
Perfect. Trapping the leg. Perfect place.
See ya. Wouldn't want to beat you.
Lita's been defeated, eliminated from this gauntlet match.
Can't get too confident after that. There's still a long road ahead. Oh, man.
And an inverted atomic drop.
Putting him in the corner for something here. Clearing the announce desk. Maybe we should head for safety, guys.
Setting up for something here. Samoan drop. He may get the 3 count right here. This is it. A kick out at 2.
Almost inhuman at this point.
Oh, a chop.
Trying to hook that front waistline. Blocked and reverse with an arm drag.
And then just busted out an impactful maneuver. Oh, what a clubbing blow. Measuring it up one more time. DDT.
Torres is done.
Got her. Reversal. And that turns things around.
Waistlock applied in the corner. Check out this power. Belly to belly, way overhead.
Will this be enough? There it is. And this has been eliminated.
We now know who's moving forward in this gauntlet, but there is still a whole lot of match left. Many more competitors to come in this one.
Oh, baby, gonna ring it out a little bit. Gonna go for that top wheel drop. Oh, wait a minute, big punches right out of it. Oh, yes.
Does he have him here?
Time to run the gauntlet, and Omos looks ready. Obviously still has some fight left.
2. Game over for Dana Priestley. Eliminated from this match.
But you look at our entry pool and it starts to sink in just how much action is left to go.
Well placed elbow to break up the maneuver. Oh, what a high kick.
Weapon in hand. She's ready for anything.
She has her opponent lined up and just taunting her with that chair.
We're gonna go for it.
But shots to the head quickly put a stop to that.
Mr. Perfect retaliates. Picked up and being carried around now.
Fights out of it with the elbow to the gut.
With a crossbody. Impressive reversal.
Incoming. Thunder splash connects.
Torres was scouted there.
It looked like Piper Niven is fully prepared for this gauntlet.
Right to the kidneys from behind.
time to waste being shocked. You've got to maintain pressure.
Oh, with the suplex.
Oh, steel chairs aren't supposed to bend that way.
He's able to dodge that one.
Using the rope to their advantage.
So much disdain with each of these shots. Something about this is starting to feel way more personal.
She's going to add some insult to a whole lot of injuries.
And here's the next opponent. You know Mark Henry's come to the gauntlet with a plan. Scoop slam sets things up.
We got a cover. And the count stopped short of 2.
Staying alive well into this match. We got more action in store, man.
He got the shoulder up in time.
Clearly still very much in this fight.
And he throws the opposition back into the ring. Flat out. Cover. Is it enough? And a strong kick out at 1.
I'm impressed by this level of resilience deep into a match. What stamina.
And he only stays down for a 1 count.
Somehow able to kick out before a 2 count. How are they still going like this?
A chain of reversals here. Every motion getting cut off. Unmitigated demonstration of power. Big clothesline. And Yoko is clearly looking for a fight here.
Cover. 2. And so Tiffany struck. What an incredible match and win for Niven.
Here is your winner, Piper Niven.
Here we go, the Royal Rumble match. First 2 entrants are in the ring now. Each subsequent entrant will join the fray after a set interval. You're eliminated when you go over the top rope and both feet hit the floor.
And if that happens, you are officially falling down in the rankings for any possible championship opportunity.
Here we go. Entrant number 3 on the way.
She's tossed right out of the ring. We've got
The winner of the Royal Rumble!
Here is your winner, Mr.
We have Liv Morgan here, ready to compete.
Liv Morgan's got everything I like.
Front face lock applied.
And she lets go of the hold.
Maybe she didn't like the leverage or grip she had on that submission, Cole. Front face lock. Just within reach of the ropes and forcing the submission to end. Front face lock applied.
She releases the hold, ending the submission.
Guillotine applied.
She releases the hold, not really sure what she's thinking here.
Front face lock applied.
She releases the hold.
No harm in changing things up if a submission isn't working the way you want it to. Front face lock applied.
Inside, able to make it to the ropes before the pain took over.
Excellent ring awareness saved them from certain peril. Guillotine applied.
And releases the hold. Maybe didn't have enough grip.
Guillotine applied.
She releases the hold.
No harm in changing things up if a submission isn't working the way you want it to. Front face lock applied.
She releases the hold, not really sure what she's thinking here.
Guillotine applied.
And she lets go of the hold.
Maybe she didn't like the leverage or grip she had on that submission, Cole. Front face lock applied.
She decides to just let go, but why let go of the submission?
Not a strategy we often expect to see. Guillotine applied.
And she releases her own submission. And I have to question as to why she would do that.
This looks like she's setting the foundation for a masterfully laid trap. That move was delivered with the flair that only Liv Morgan can muster. Guillotine applied.
And releasing her submission attempt.
Jumping complete shot.
That has to be the final nail in the coffin.
What? How the hell are they going to kick out of that so fast, man?
And with that outcome, maybe Liv just saw this one slip through her fingers.
Front face lock applied.
She releases the hold, ending the submission.
Guillotine applied.
And she releases her own submission. And I have to question as to why she would do that.
This looks like she's setting the foundation for a guillotine applied.
She releases the hold.
No harm in changing things up if a submission isn't working the way you want it to. Front face lock.
And the ropes will break the hold.
He certainly wanted to keep that submission on longer. Jumping complete shot.
What a move. Pulling out.
Makes the cosmos. Emphatic victory. And here we go as the bell rings with
Guillotine applied.
and she lets go of the hold.
Maybe she didn't like the leverage or grip she had on that submission, Cole. Guillotine applied.
She releases the hold, not really sure what she's thinking here.
Guillotine applied.
And releasing her submission attempt.
Front face lock applied.
And releases the hold. Maybe didn't have enough grip.
Guillotine applied.
She releases the hold. Not really sure what she's thinking here.
Guillotine
submission. And I have to question as to why she would do that.
This looks like she's setting the foundation for a masterfully laid trap.
Guillotine applied.
She releases the hold.
No harm in changing things up if a submission isn't working the way you want it to.
Guillotine applied.
She gets to the ropes. That will free her on the hold.
Front face lock applied.
And releasing her submission attempt.
Front face lock applied.
And she lets go of the hold.
Maybe she didn't like the leverage or grip she had on that submission, Cole.
Front face lock applied.
She releases the hold, ending the submission.
Guillotine applied.
And the ropes break the hold.
Front face lock applied.
And releases the hold. Maybe didn't have enough grip.
Jumping complete shot.
Hazardous situation for Roxanne.
Both knees into the face. Looking at a gritty desire from Liv now.
Front face lock applied.
She decides to just let go, but why let go of the submission?
Not a strategy we often expect to see.
Front face lock applied.
And she lets go of the hold.
Maybe she didn't like the leverage or grip she had on that submission, Cole.
Guillotine applied.
She releases the hold.
No harm in changing things up if a submission isn't working the way you want it to.
Guillotine applied.
She releases the hold. Not really sure what she's thinking here. We've got the Kingo in the ring tonight.
You don't get much bigger in Lucha Libre than El Hijo del Vikingo. An eye-catching warrior who has won the love of fans all over the globe with his dramatic in-ring style.
Guillotine applied.
And releasing her submission attempt.
Guillotine applied.
And she releases her own submission. And I have to question as to why she would do that.
This looks like she's setting the foundation for a masterfully laid trap.
Guillotine applied.
And releases the hold. Maybe didn't have enough grip.
Guillotine applied.
And she releases her own submission. And I have to question as to why she would do that.
This looks like she's setting the...
Guillotine applied.
He's able to reach the ropes and force the release.
Front face lock applied into the guillotine.
looks like Liv Morgan's ready to go here.
Liv Morgan doesn't quit, man. She's got that fire, that drive, that Jersey toughness, man. Will she stay?
Front face lock applied. And releasing her submission attempt.
Guillotine applied.
He just manages to get to the rope. Submission hold has to be let go.
Guillotine applied.
And releases the hold. Maybe didn't have enough grip. Front face lock applied. And she lets go of the hold.
Maybe she didn't like the leverage or grip she had on that submission, Cole.
Guillotine applied.
She releases the hold, ending the submission.
Series of counters here.
Guillotine applied.
She releases the hold.
No harm in changing things up if a submission isn't working the way you want it to.
Front face lock.
Going with pure instinct and gets to the ropes.
Front face lock applied. She releases the hold. Not really sure what she's thinking here. Front face lock applied. And she lets go of the hold.
Maybe she didn't like the leverage or grip she had on that submission, Cole.
Guillotine applied.
Rose playing a little savior here.
Front face lock applied. She releases the hold.
No harm in changing things up if a submission isn't working the way you want it to.
Front face lock applied. She releases the hold. Not really sure what she's thinking here. A step over. Oh, what a kick. Stiff kick.
Boom. Getting out of harm's way.
Over neck breaker. Picture perfect. Front face lock applied. She releases the hold, ending the submission. A step over. Oh, what a kick. And Liv is the one being challenged here.
She evades the attack. Oh, man. Buying it in there. Able to avoid that one.
Kick right to the face.
And CM Punk's maintaining the advantage now.
Yeah, some flaws in Liv's game plan are being exposed. She gets out of there.
Stepping out of the ring here.
Liv taking a moment to see if fans will show some love.
He is connecting to the WWE Universe, drawing from their energy, able to steer clear of danger.
Guillotine applied.
And she releases her own submission. And I have to question as to why she would do that.
This looks like she's setting the foundation for a massive...
Front face lock.
Great ring awareness getting to the ropes.
Jumping complete shot.
This one's a wrap. Good night, everyone.
Driving the face into both knees.
Morgan popping off like a fire.
Jumping complete shot.
This could be it.
Guillotine applied.
Finds the ropes to force a break.
A prime example of why you need to know where you are at all times.
Stop right to the gut. Her endurance is really being tested now.
Every move costs double at this point. Now is where you really see what somebody is made of.
Guillotine applied.
She decides to just let go, but why let go of the submission?
Not a strategy we offer.
Front face lock gets to the ropes, and the hold is released. Front face lock. He just manages to get to the ropes. Submission hold has to be let go.
Guillotine applied.
And releases the hold. Maybe didn't have enough grip.
submission on longer. Jumping complete shot. Hit it again, and that's got to be it.
Shoulders down. Hangs on by a thread.
There is that legendary fighting spirit of Punk on full display.
And with that outcome, maybe Liv just saw this one. Slow.
Guillotine applied.
And she lets go of the hold.
Maybe she didn't like the leverage or grip she had on that submission, Cole.
Guillotine applied.
She releases the hold.
No harm in changing things up if a submission isn't working the way you want it to.
Double knees direct to the face.
Chop block. This could be it. For them to recount.
This is why ring awareness is your friend. The pin attempt undone by...
Uranagi by Punk. He turns it into the Anaconda Vice.
Submission locked in. She's holding on with everything she's got, but...
That's it.